Thanks, Billy. Hi, I'm Claire Wyatt. I'm the co-founder and statewide organizer of the Virginia Student Power Alliance, and today I want to tell you 3 stories. I want to brag on some student leaders who have done incredible work. Ibi and Nobile, who are actually here today, raise your hands. Ibi and Nobile were just freshmen when they started taking UVA by storm. They led over 200 students in a mass sit-in and march against a massive tuition hike and creatively disrupted a board of trustees meeting.
That's right.
After the police brutalization of their peer, UVA student Martise Johnson, they helped lead a group of students in a series of actions that eventually led to all of the charges against Martise being dropped. And they co-organized Virginia Power Shift, which was the largest ever student gathering in Virginia.
Yeah!
It's been amazing to see their high-speed leadership development and transformation as becoming organizers. Sam and Rodrigo are students at George Mason University. Sam is also here today.
Yeah!
This April, GMU was about to raise tuition by 6%, but Sam and Rodrigo said no. They immediately mobilized. They got over 700 students to sign a petition within 3 days, and they brought folks out to publicly tell personal, powerful, and moving stories about how skyrocketing tuition has affected their lives and their families. Well, the university listened, capitulated to the student pressure, and agreed to establish Access Mason, which will be a financial need fund for low-income, first-generation, homeless, and undocumented students. The Student Power Alliance statewide has been able to help win over $9 million of financial aid victories. Okay, the last story I want to leave you with. Just as a content warning for everyone in the audience, this story has to do with the issue of sexual assault. This January in Virginia, legislators in Richmond in the General Assembly proposed 9 bills trying to confront the issue of campus sexual assault. This was in response to the huge national spotlight that was put on that issue at UVA this year. But we learned that these bills would actually be preventing survivors of sexual assault at public universities in Virginia from being able to seek help from their universities without triggering an automatic police report, even if it was against the wishes of the survivor explicitly. The legislators were trying to do something good, but they were about to do something disastrous for survivors of assault around the state. So by the next morning, we were in Richmond testifying at the first wave of committee hearings, and we stayed there for 3 weeks. We were there every day, testifying repeatedly, going to all these committee meetings, tracking bills, forming coalitions, and really chasing legislators down, literally sometimes, to get meetings and to really be able to tell them our personal stories. I testified. I talked about the fact that if this law had been in place when I was assaulted my senior year at UVA, I wouldn't have been able to go to my professors to get academic accommodations, to go to my dean to get a restraining order, and to go to the University Women's Center for counseling. I wouldn't have been able to do any of that. Within 20 days, we defeated all 9 bills. And we helped write and pass a bill that actually was pretty decent, too. I want to leave by mentioning New Virginia Majority and lifting them up and saying a thanks. They have provided us with immense support, mentorship, resources, and also given us an incredible amount of autonomy. Together, we're building a real leadership pipeline of young people in Virginia and really pushing the envelope across the entire state. Thank you.